Hey guys, welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news. And before we do anything, I just want to start off saying that it is with a heavy heart that I am recording and putting out this gaming news episode when there is so much going on in the world with this coronavirus, and this pandemic is taking over the planet. And I just want to send out my positive, healthy vibes to you all. This is a tough time right now for the whole world, and I am sure we are all going through the gigs. We're all nervous, we're all scared, and I just want to put this out here. Maybe this will take your mind off what is going on in the world, because honestly I cannot look at it another second because I'm making myself crazy. So for everyone out there, I hope this distracts you from what is going on in the world. Please do not take it as if I am taking this lightly. It is very serious, and I want to send out all my love and my positivity to you all. And I'm so hopeful that everyone will stay healthy and happy. And I hope you guys keep busy, watch videos, play video games, maybe do something to keep you busy, anything to take your mind off what's going on. Stay healthy, stay happy, be kind to everyone. As much as you possibly can. Please, everybody's going through the gigs. Lend a hand if you can, if it is safe to do so. I hope you guys are all well. I hope you all stay healthy and happy, guys. Now that we're talking about this is the main story for this month. But before we get to that, I have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons at the infected level. Guys, you are so awesome. You keep my hope alive every month by contributing to my Patreon. Thank you so much for supporting the struggle, bitch, because you know it is a struggle. So thank you all to my beloved Patreons, to my Patreon infected, D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Dave934, Dante Sellers, and Frantic Fish. You are all super awesome, and I appreciate you all so much. Now back to the news. First, top story before we get to anything else. Bitch, everything has been canceled. Life as we know it has shut down. GDC, E3, RuPaul's Drag Race, bitch, your grandmother's 80th birthday party. Everything has been canceled, bitch. Everything. Schools closed down, airports. The gaming industry is shut down. Working from home. Everybody is so devastated about what's going on. Of course, everyone wants everyone to be healthy. No one wants anyone to get sick. Obviously, out of an abundance of caution, everything is being shut down. But my heart goes out to the indie devs, the small guy. Yes, Xbox will be fine. PlayStation wasn't even going to be there, but the big guys will be fine. But it's the little guys that I worry about, the little dev companies who put everything they can just to get there, just to make the flights, the hotels, and bring their work for everyone to see that not many people might not get to see if they weren't there. The deals that will be struck, the meetings that will not be had, the chance connections and the chance meetups that aren't going to happen because of everything being shut down. And I'm not mad about it. I'm just sad about it, bitch. I am so sad about it. So my heart goes out to all the little indie devs who are struggling, and this has hit them hard, and my heart goes out to you guys. So I hope that this remote play, whatever they a lot of places are going to be doing online streaming things, but it ain't the same as being there live in the flesh. So I hope that you all get your big come up. I hope you all get your chance, and this isn't going to be the end of it. There will be more coming up, so don't worry. I know it's going to suck right now, but anyway, my heart goes out to all who are affected. It is just a hard time right now for everyone in the world and in the video game industry, so keep your head up, bitch. It's time for the Gamers Court. In a shocking twist. Shocking. No one was more shocked than me than who is getting called down to the Gamers Court, to my courtroom this month, bitch. Y'all gonna be shook. You ain't gonna believe it, because I didn't believe it. Naughty Dog, bitch. That's right, I said it, bitch. I said it, bitch. Bitch. I know I say bitch a lot, but when I get fired up, I can't help it. Now, in the Gamers Court, I have called many down to the on the docket. Today, this is scandalous, bitch. The scandal of it all. My wig was snatched when I read this explosive expose from Jason Schreier from Kotaku. He is going to change this whole industry by just reporting on this news. And I cannot be biased. I love Naughty Dog. Let me explain in case you are new here, bitch. I love Naughty Dog. I live for them. I fucking live for them. Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. I've played it a million, zillion, quadrillion times. I live for it. And I live for Uncharted. And I live for Naughty Dog. But I gotta call them like I see it. And they are getting called out for the egregious crunch culture at Naughty Dog. This is why so many people leave. If you notice, there has been many talks of people leaving Naughty Dog lately. Either they're leaving quietly or I haven't heard about it. But sometime last year, after the end, especially after the end of Uncharted 4, people were leaving. It was like the Exodus in the Bible. People were leaving left and right. I was calling it Doggone. That was that was the name of the series I was calling it, because it demanded its own slot every month on this news channel. So what had happened was, bitch, Jason Schreier blew the lid off. Jonathan Cooper was the only one who spoke about it, even though it didn't directly affect him where he lived. He is an ex-Naughty Dog, but people are going, who shall be remain nameless, to protect their identities and to protect their gig and their bag. He has kept their identity silent. But you know what? I believe him. And I believe them, because I know the intense pressure that is Naughty Dog is under. Because let me tell you something. Nobody wants The Last of Us Part 2 more than me. Okay, I fucking live for that game. I want it more than anything. I'm counting down. I even think it's going to be another delay. And I'm not even going to be mad about it. But the culture has got to change. I don't care who you are. I live for Naughty Dog, but you cannot go on like this. I am calling you down and I am calling you out to the witness stand. How do you plead? This is some very damning evidence. Exhibit A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z. If you played The Last of Us, you know what I'm talking about. That sounds like something Bill would say. But this isn't forced overtime. This isn't forced crunch. This is just the culture that everyone wants to make it perfect, that they have such a high standard of perfection in the game, in the video business, that they feel that they've got to make it perfect. They feel that they have got to keep up. They have got to stay late, even though it is not demanded. They feel like they will get looked down upon, or you're going to hold back somebody's work. And I appreciate the fact that they want to make these games better. But if it took them 5 years to put out a game from the time they announced it, do you think anyone's going to care? They're going to be mad about it. First, they're mad that they didn't announce the game for 3 years. And then once they announced it, then when is it coming out? And then they don't leave them alone about when it's coming out and where is Joe. Like, the pressure that they are under is insane. We have got to stop. We have got to stop asking them when the games are coming out. We have got to stop putting pressure on these people that are hardworking devs in the biz who are trying to do their very best and give us the most ultimate video game experience that is going to last us a lifetime, and that is a lot of pressure. So what I want you guys to do is to please back the fuck off, bitch. You got to back the fuck off, because these people are working their fingers to the bone. They are giving up their livelihoods, their personal life, their hospitalization stays. Like, this is no joke. These people are falling apart at the seams because they are trying to give us the best video game that ever was. And I am not supportive of that at all. And I want the game, but I don't want it like this. So Naughty Dog, for the first time in O.C.D gaming news history, I'm throwing the book at you, Naughty Dog. Please. We are not approving of this crunch culture. We want these people to live their lives and their very best. So we will wait, but don't make them suffer. We are not here for it. And I don't want to support that. Now, it's like, do you ban the game? Do you not support the game? Now, all that work that everybody else did on it and busted their ass to do it isn't going to get appreciated. That's not right either. But if we make loud enough noises, this will not happen again. So please, make it stop. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm throwing the book at you, Naughty Dog, and it breaks my heart to say it. But get out of my courtroom. Next case. Now, there is a lot of Naughty Dog news that has nothing to do with the game. Naughty Dog. Another top story. This might just be a lot of Naughty Dog news, bitch, because they popped off this month. It looks like Ellie and Joel are getting their own TV series, working with Chernobyl's director, Craig Mazin, and Neil Druckmann are working together to bring Joel and Ellie's story to the little screen, bitch. And it is going to be everything. Gustavo is going to be doing the music for it. Sean James, where you at? We need Sean James on there right quick as well. They're teaming up with HBO to bring a series to life, and I am living. I think that is one of the best moves they could have made. Movie ain't gonna cut it. This needs to be a series. This needs to be a recurring series. I don't want to hear no Hugh Jackman. I don't want to hear no the girl that was on Game of Thrones, Maisie. She too grown now. She's too grown. We need some new faces. I want to see unknowns. I'm going to go out on a limb and y'all are going to hate me for it and you're going to read me for filth. But I want 2 unknowns, bitch, to play them. I don't want Hugh Jackman. It's been done already. It's called Wolverine, the movie. Okay? So we need to get unknowns in there. Neil Druckmann heading it up with Craig Mazin. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, bitch. And he is so hyped. They are all so hyped. Gustavo on board. I am here for it. But please do not put pressure on these people. They're going to finish the game first and then they're going to work on it. That's what Neil Druckmann said. It's going to be everything. Now, this is also a part of PlayStation Productions. Evan Wells has his hand in it as well. Carolyn Strauss and Evan Wells will be executive producing this. So they got their hands all in it. He is the president of Naughty Dog and he is working with them as well. Now, last month, on February 13th, Anthony Newman, Bad Data, who we love and follow, he is a Naughty Dog. He is a bigwig up in Naughty Dog. And he hardly ever tweets, but when he does, he usually drops a little bomb, a little something. He tweeted on February 13th, "We about to redefine AAA in 2020. The internet went in a tizzy. It lost its damn mind. Everybody was freaking out. They were pulling their hair out. They went nuts. Because with that one little tweet, they gave us a little insight on what is coming. Okay, so I can't wait to see what they're going to pull out of their hats and give to us because it's going to be everything. I still think, don't read me for filth, but I think it's going to be delayed again. That's why I am not up on the counting down train because I still feel in my heart it's going to get delayed again. I hope it doesn't. I hope they're able to work ethically. Ethically, bitch. Or don't do it. Do it right or don't do it at all. And I hope they're able to give us a gorgeous game that won't bring anybody down. Bad Data, we ready. Don't you break your promise to us now. Sucker Punch coming through this month with their reveal trailer, their release date trailer. And it was everything. Guys, I live for Sucker Punch. I loved Infamous Second Son, and I played the hell out of that game. I loved it. And Ghost of Tsushima is going to be so different from that, but it's so gorgeous. The trailer was everything. It gave me chills. I literally choked up just seeing the beauty, like the music, the beauty, the movement. It's so cinematic. It's so Seven Samurai. It is everything. And I can't wait to play it. It comes out on June 26th, and I know they're going to stick to that date. I'll tell you that right now. I feel it in my gut because they were quiet for so long. They learned their lesson from everybody else reading Naughty Dog for filth about when is it coming out, when's it coming out, blah, blah. They stayed quiet. They stayed under the radar. Nobody bothered them. And here it is, bitch, and I bet you it won't get delayed. I would bet my life on it. They have announced collector's edition, digital deluxe edition, and more. And I want it all, bitch. If you haven't seen my trailer reaction video, guys, I gotta tell you a funny story. If you haven't seen my trailer reaction video, watch it, check it out. The release date trailer. Jason Connell and Billy Harper, The big wigs at Sucker Punch saw my video, bitch, and they were commenting. I'll insert the tweets. And they commented on my catchphrase in the video. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. And I was shook to the core that they saw it. They are amazing. And I saw them live at PlayStation Experience when they gave their conference in 2017, bitch. It's going to be like, is there ever going to be another PlayStation Experience? God, I hope so. We got into the nitty-gritty details in that conference. They really spilled all the tea, all about it. So I can't wait for this game. June 26th cannot come quick enough. The Uncharted movie, even I don't want to talk about it anymore. For years and years, they've been trying to make this movie. They're trying to make it happen. Tom Holland is the only acceptable young Drake I can foresee happening who has his spirit that should play him. But I'm still not over Mark Wahlberg being cast as Sully. I ain't gonna believe it until I see it. But hell no. Problematic as fuck making this movie. Directors coming and going, left and right. Nobody's staying on board. Tom Holland says, don't worry, I read the script. It is everything, bitch. And it's going to be awesome. So they're starting to film. They probably are starting. I don't know if they're going to be starting soon now with all this outbreak going on. They were scheduled to start filming soon. This month coming up, I think in April. I mean, I'm going to pull for this movie. Because I don't want to see them ruin our cred on Nathan Drake cred. Don't let us down, Drake. Don't let us down. A lot of inspiration for this movie is coming from Uncharted 4. So we're going to see. I will see and leave my judgment for the movie because you know I'm going to be watching it with one eye open. Oh, now, if you know, more Naughty Dog news. Naughty Dog has been streaming The Last of Us with people from the company, and the first stream they did had Neil Druckmann. There was Ashley Johnson, who of course plays Ellie. I don't have to tell you all that. If you're here watching this, you know who plays Ellie. But they were streaming Left Behind together on February 20th. And when they got to the part where they walk into the Halloween store, where Ellie and Riley go in there, and then Ellie puts on a wolf mask. Well, Neil Druckmann had a little something to say about that. A little foreshadowing, perhaps?
Oh, look, a wolf. Maybe that'll have significance later.
Oh. Damn it, Neil.
Did he have plans for the storyline for The Last of Us Part 2 while they made Left Behind? Could that be? Did he know? Did he have the foresight? Did he have the wisdom to be already writing Part 2 way back in 2014, bitch? Probably. He's a very smart man. I don't put it past him. But the foreshadowing. Brilliant. The Easter egg. Brilliant. How no one put that together, because I am on all the Naughty Dog news and The Last of Us Part news. Nobody picked that up, that it happened to be a wolf mask. And I played that game and Left Behind 20 times since we heard about the announcement of The Last of Us Part 2. So shame on me for not picking that up. I just thought it was a random thing, but it turns out it was not. Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann are little sneaky sneaks, and I love it. The wolves are what the Seraphites call the enemies in the camp where Ellie's at, where they disembowel people. They call them Seraphites. They break their wings, and then they slice them to shreds, okay? And they call the enemies wolves. Very sneaky. I live for that kind of callback. Now, this was some drama in the gaming community. Everybody knows Ninja, millionaire, streamer, plays Fortnite. I'm not into it, like, no shade. That's just not for me. I'm not a Fortnite person. I am not a multiplayer person. Everybody here knows that already. If you knew, now you know. But he came into some issues when he was losing, and I'm just letting you know I've been doing gaming wrong this whole time. I had no idea that I was gaming wrong this entire time. If you're not getting mad when you're losing, then you're losing twice, bitch. That's what he said, and I believe him. We need to stop this toxic gaming mindset, please. Gaming should be fun. Yes, do we all want to win? Do we all want to do well when we play? Hell yes. Do we get frustrated as hell when we lose or when we die in a part we've been grinding at forever? Hell yes. But that only makes us better. It makes us get the gameplay and the mechanics even better next time. It is there not to frustrate us. It is there to make us better. So be better, bitch, and get your shit together. The negativity of winning at all costs is not a good mindset for anybody. Now the announcement was made after many little cheeky tweets Kojima was dropping about something coming up, and the announcement was made that it was PC release, which we knew was coming in the summer, and it is coming in June for Death Stranding. So not only are the PC gamers rejoicing, I'm very happy for y'all. That game is gorgeous, and it's going to be even more insanely gorgeous. If you saw the trailer for it, it is unbelievable. I didn't think that game could look any better, but it did. And not only that, photo mode looks insane because, you know, Kojima is an avid photographer. He has that movie director's eye, and he can take a picture of a piece of lint on the floor, and it's the most beautiful piece of lint you ever saw in your life. You could see a picture of a flower, and it's like, or a cup of coffee, or a glass of champagne, and it's like the most cinematic glass of champagne you ever saw. So his Instagram is stunning, gorgeous. So you know this photo mode is going to be made with all of his love and all of his heart. It already looks stunning. They're having little previews of it. It won't be ready till the summer in June. So get that photo mode and get your life. I have a feeling it's going to be coming to PlayStation as well, and I could get lost for hours in that game just taking pictures. Now, the teaser trailer he left for it was a take on the movie 1917, the one-shot scene where he is running out of the way of all the bombs going off, and he has Sam doing the same exact thing. It's just brilliant. He has such an eye for beauty and the shot, the perfect shot, and it's going to be stunning. PS5 controller and the PS5 is supposedly coming out in holiday of this year in 2020. I hope it still does. But there is some little news on the interwebs, little whispers, that the controller will actually track your sweat and your heartbeat, which is insane to me. And I think it's pretty awesome because you can see how high your levels of anxiety going. I wish I had that for Days Gone because that game gave me 12 heart attacks every time I picked up the controller. Reported by Respawn First. Sensors found within the two grips of the controller could adjust the user's experience based on how quickly their heart is beating and how much sweat their hands are producing at any one time. Presumably this would lead to a game's difficulty being lowered should the player allow for it. As Video Game Chronicle mentions, this is at least the third time such a feature has been referred to in Sony patents. So is it going to come to be? I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. And I'm not mad at it. Talking about The Last of Us Part 2, it has taken up my entire existence. The soundtrack is coming. It is almost ready. Gustavo, I follow him on Instagram and on Twitter, and he doesn't tweet or post much, but when he does, he posted it first. We will endure and survive a little bit longer. The soundtrack is coming soon, and if it's anything like the first one, it is going to raise the hairs on the back of our neck and make us cry. There's a new connection going on at Kojima Productions. Kojima Productions appoints new global head of marketing and communications, bringing over 20 years of industry experience. Jay Bohr joins Kojima Productions as global head of marketing and communications. So congratulations to you. Speaking of Uncharted movie news, there has been another person cast for the movie in an unknown part, Antonio Banderas. He is being cast in the movie, and he seems pretty hyped about it because he made a Twitter post with him in the picture with Nathan Drake with the crash plane in Uncharted 3, and he seems hyped. So if he's on board, I'm hoping he's playing a bad guy because he's a very good bad guy. So welcome aboard. Don't fuck it up. Now, this GTA 6 coming or not? We know it's coming. It's just a matter of time, but maybe not right now. The announcement rumor mill was going in overdrive last week, 2 weeks ago. There was some new art in the Rockstar website. It was giving me very 1970s Star Wars, disco, Studio 54 era vibes. What say you? Do you think they're working on a 1970s version of GTA 6? Is that what it's going to be? I don't know. Is it going to be science fiction based? Probably. It's batshit crazy, but everyone is so hyped and they were so excited when they saw this little teaser. GTA 6 2022, maybe 2023. That's my prediction. Now, even though the BAFTAs have been canceled in person. They are doing like a live stream award ceremony, and it's such a shame, but they have to do what they have to do. Kojima, he will receive the Fellowship Award. This seems absolutely fitting because Kojima says he's made up of 70% of movies. Congratulations to you, Hideo Kojima. You deserve it so much on this incredible honor. The Fellowship is the highest accolade bestowed by BAFTA upon an individual in recognition of an outstanding and exceptional contribution to film, games, or television. That's impressive and iconic, and he totally deserves it. Congratulations. This was going to be my Gamers Court this month. Quantic Dream has had a couple of years of surrounding them with drama, and it's been alleged their toxic culture. The studio has come back, clap back, saying they're just a victim, which is a bad look, guys. Bad look. They're saying they're a victim of unjust slander, and this is the article that was written about them. It's basically a puff piece trying to spin the story that they're a victim. And I'm not having it. It is ridiculous. Fix your house and get it all the way together and treat people with respect. Because I've been hearing about this for years from Quantic Dream. Unsubstantiated, some substantiated, but you decide for yourself. Now, shocking news coming out of Sony Santa Monica, which is usually very quiet, never gets into any tea. There's nothing ever dramatic that happens. It's just regular old Cory Barlog tweeting his silliness, which I live for and I love. But Sony Santa Monica bigwig Shannon Studstill has been poached, has been snatched, has been ripped from the arms of Kratos and Sony Santa Monica to lead the new studio for Google Stadia. Now, she was previously the studio head at Sony Santa Monica. This is a big move. I did not see it coming. I was shocked, shook, bewildered, felt betrayed. No, I was literally shook. This came out of nowhere. She has been there forever. She worked so closely on God of War. I wish her nothing but the best and all the success, girl. You are incredible and you did an incredible job and worked your ass off for God of War. I hope you succeed here and get your life. Well. It looks like Victoria Grace of The Last of Us Part 2, fame and fortune, she is working on something super secret with our dear old Uncle Noli on a secret project. What it is, we don't know. Here is the picture of them that she posted. I don't think it's for The Last of Us Part 2. They already been done filming that. They are in the final stages. There is no more filming going on. I am almost certain, I would bet anything, that good old Uncle Noli is playing a part in The Last of Us Part 2, unannounced, and we're going to find it like we found out with David. I found out he was David in the credits when I watched the credits roll. The first time I played, I couldn't believe it. I was so thrilled that he was in it. I hope you guys are working on something good. Congratulations, girl. You're working with one of the best. Now, I reported last month, 2 months ago, Dan Houser is taking a step back from Rockstar Games, but now it is official. The house is officially divided. He has officially left Rockstar Games. He started the company back in 1998 with his brother Sam. Houser isn't just a random producer. He is also the co-founder, vice president, and he had worked on Grand Theft Auto, Bully. He is a huge name in the biz, in the gaming industry, and many fans are worried about the future of Rockstar Games. What say you? Let me know in the comments. Reggie Fils-aime is now working at GameStop. He is working on the board of directors to try and get GameStop all the way together because they have been going through the gigs. They have been taking a nosedive for the last few years, and they're hoping to pull it back up and get it together. If anyone's going to help them do it, it is Mr. Reggie. I hope he can help them out. I hope he can help save GameStop and get them together. And now that he's on the board of directors, I'm sure things will get much more interesting at GameStop. Surprising to absolutely no one, Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC. Herman Hulst announced the news. We had a feeling this was coming. There was like a little talk on the interwebs that this was going to happen. He said, and I quote, "Yes, I can confirm that Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC this summer. There will be more information coming from Guerrilla, from the new studio directors. So there will be news coming soon. I know there's also going to be news coming about Horizon Zero Dawn too. There have been like leaks and slip-ups in the industry for for years. They're probably working on other things as well, but Horizon Zero Dawn 2 was just like their 3-year anniversary. It was out, and I'm like shook. I can't believe it's been 3 years already. It feels like just yesterday I played it. And they had left in the credits all the thanks to Kojima and just Death Stranding Easter eggs in the game, the baby, the gloves. Like there's a few things in there. If you look for them, you will find them. Congratulations, PC gamers. And let me tell you something, all you crybabies, people losing their damn minds that it's coming to PC. Get over it. They're not leaving dedicated platforms like PlayStation to go to PC. Let everyone have a slice of that cake. It's all right. There's more for everybody. The gaming community has come together again to raise money for the Australian bushfires. They raised $2.4 million, and the money from that Kojima raised from the sale of his t-shirts still hasn't been counted yet, so money is actually probably a little more than that. I'm so proud of this community, the way it comes together and to help others in need. Gaming is a great industry. This community is everything. So thank you. I know I donated. I know a lot of you donated, and the people who couldn't donate, they was always retweeting it and sharing the news and sharing the love, doing a stream. Like everybody did their part. So shout out to everybody coming together. This is a great community. Okay, here are the video game release dates coming up for the next month or so. Things are slowing down here on the channel. All this stuff going on. I'm going to be taking it easy. I started a new uploading schedule where I've been doing a video every other day, still doing once a week. If you want to join me at Patreon at the Firefly level, $5 or $10 a month, you get an extra stream every week, unedited, voiceover, me playing Days Gone, and it's hilarious. It's awesome. It's like almost an hour-long video every week. So if you can join me there, that would be great. But with everything going on, I'm going to try and keep up the same schedule. I will not make any promises, but I'm hoping everyone stays healthy and that I can keep doing this. Hopefully get your mind off what's going on in the world. At least we have video games to help keep us busy and keep our minds off what's happening. So hopefully I'll be able to stick to that schedule. But here is the new game releases coming up. What are you excited to play? Let me know in the comments what's coming up new besides the biggies that we know are all coming, like The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima. Now, here is the artwork from my amazing, talented friends, Miss Rain, and her beautiful screenshots of The Last of Us. She has been constantly contributing since I started this. She's amazing. She's so talented. Please check her out. Miss Rain artwork. She is the best, and her art is amazing, and her screenshots are incredible. She's always so supportive, and she's a good friend to the channel. Shout out to you, Miss Rain. Thank you for contributing again. You are the GOAT girl. Thank you so much. And here is our resident president of the Booze a Man fan club girl, Mrs. Booze Janelle Simnell. She has given us another gorgeous, beautiful shots for this month. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful shots with us. She's so incredibly talented. It blows me away. I'm so grateful for her art that she shares with us. Give her a follow on Instagram and on Twitter. She's always posting one shot more beautiful than the next. So thank you for sharing with us again, Miss Janelle. And finally, the captain of the mongrels is coming up. It's like stunning virtual shots all the time of Days Gone. He is unbelievable. He's unbelievably talented, and he is holding it down for all of us mongrels and the Days Gone crew. So he had this done, and this is his new Days Gone inspired art that he had done, and it is gorgeous. This is amazing. And the artist who did it for him, and the artist's name is Joe Critelli. He did an amazing job, and I love this Deacon St. John style pic of the cap. Congratulations. I love it. And thanks so much for contributing once again to this month's O.C.D Gaming News artwork, bitch. Time for the yes and the mess. The yes for this month. Big shout out to good friend of this is super subscriber shout out to good friends of the channel, Dean Cole Ryder. He has been a OG of friends of the channel forever, and he's an amazing person, and he does amazing art book. He does book covers, and He's an amazing creator. He's a writer, but he took some of my pictures from my Valentine's Day makeup cosplay drag look, and he did this amazing edit for me. And I wanted to give him a special shout out for doing this. I didn't ask him to do it. He just did it. And he's so talented. Please give him a follow. Dean Cole. Here is all his information. Hit him up for any work that you can. He's super talented. He made all my Evil Queen dreams come true. All I need is a castle now, bitch. So shout out to you. Thanks so much. Give him a follow and tell him I sent you. Now, the mess for this month, bitch. The mess. This is messy, bitch. PAX East. Now, I am reporting on this. This is, you know, I am believing, I believe the victims, and this is her account of what happened with Bob Workman. Deanna Rupert had to get a restraining order against this man for stalking, harassing for years, and he's come for her and was stalking her. Scary situation. Security had to be called. And he was making her life a living hell. Please don't ever do this. Please don't ever stalk people. Please do not ever overstep your bounds. Do not be a habitual overstepper and a stalker. It is against the law and it is scary as fuck. Please believe women, fully support them. I believe her. Miss Leanna Rupert, you have all our love and support. And I hope he leaves you alone, and I hope he gets the help that he needs, because obviously he needs a lot of help. But that is my fucking mess for the month. Bitch, thank God she had people around her to help her get out of the situation. It was very scary. This happens so much, guys. Please don't do it. People do this all the time. It is scary, especially if you're a woman or alone in these business situations in crowded places. It's very scary. So that is my mess for the month. We are not having it. We support these women. We believe the women. And there was many receipts that were required to prove that he has been doing this. So this is her permission. She put it all out on Twitter. And the receipts are there, bitch. So you a mess. Anyway, I want to leave off on a positive note. That's all for this month. Hopefully there will be good news next month. Hopefully we will have better news in the world. I hope you are all well and keep healthy and keep safe. I hope these videos help. I hope you guys are keeping your minds off what's going on in the world right now. I'm sending you all my love and my positivity and my healthy, happy thoughts. Please be good to each other and stay safe and stay healthy. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with more.